Oh hi, it's Bukai, and welcome back to another video of Knockout City, and so I hope you guys like this clip before the actual game begins on there. Trying it out, seeing how people like that on there. If you guys do, then just let me know in the comments below. If you don't, well then, let me know as well, and I'll improve the videos as we go. So this is still during my first day. This is one of those games on there that I kind of started to get into the groove, and it was my first MVP. So spoilers alert on that there. This was just, I finally started to actually understand the game and whatnot, and look at that curveball on there. Just fake, boom type thing on there. And like, I barely caught him out of the corner of my eye. This Grace person that we just took out, I'm pretty sure was AFK. I'm, like, at the time on there, we were just rushing towards them. We knocked out the second player. I threw the ball, hit him, and then the other person checked him, and I just grabbed the other ball and hit them. I assumed that they just didn't have time to prepare. Now, always check behind you inside of this game is something that you kind of want to do, and this is where I kind of start paying for hubris on here, because I start getting real cocky. I start saying, you know what, I can take these guys on there, and I do a pretty good job on there of zoning them, but this dire doc person knows how to counter the charge on there. Just jump and then throw straight down afterwards. They don't have the actual input to put in the catch. So the catch is that if you want to break that rock, paper, scissors on there, is that you kind of bait them into the jump on there, and then you catch. If you, I mean, it's a catch-22 on there, considering they won't jump until you actually charge rush them, so it's a really hard situation. And it is a defender's advantage at that point. And so it's something that I'm going to have to keep an eye on for the future on there. I want to learn how to curve that ball on there. I still haven't figured it out. I probably should just look up a tutorial on there, but you know, me, lazy. I want to figure things out myself. Now, this is a bit of an embarrassment on there of, yeah, I just ran into that wall twice, took a piece, and you can see the clip again from the beginning on there, the 1 fake, 2 fake, 3 fake, boom. And yeah, the fakes on there actually were really well for baiting out the actual catches on there, or for just throwing the person off as you just stare in their face. I kind of knew something was up, that someone was coming, and that's why I backed off there, because that player would probably be more aggressive. I know that they still kind of are a little wary of me. Like, if you notice here, they completely body check to push me out of the way, but that's just bait. That is the classic Bukai dodgeball thing on there. Run up to your face, push somebody down, get me out of the way while my teammate kills you on there. That is the classic Bukai on there. It's the cancel spam at the back while I rush shock you in the front. It never fails. So that was round 1 on there. They did get a better player, considering Grace did get kicked, and so someone did pop in halfway through. They were better than the actual. They were decent on there, or at least for my skill level for day 1 on there. Which is kind of nice, actually. It's nice to see that the game is putting me at decent skills on there. Like, sure, there's been some stomps. There's been some, like, on both sides, I was stomped, and then I also stomped. Like, that's dodgeball. But as a whole, I seem to be kind of matching against people that are around the same level. Up until there is a game that comes after this one there that I was outclassed, but at the same time, we still did pretty well on there, and a bit of a spoiler for that one. Now, this guy was asking for the ball to pass all day, so I decided to toss it to him, and he dies immediately on there. I should have just trusted my instinct on there and held him through. I missed that quick shot on there. I've got to learn how to do the quick target switching that some people are really fast at. And boom, right there, point blank. I could have sworn they would have caught that. But I guess it was just because of how close it was, they didn't have a chance. And this hidden ball out kind of throws this guy off, and now it's just about bodying him and pushing him back while the team can get him down. Now, I mess up bad here. I should have been able to kill them there, but I believe they would have caught it. It is here that I mistimed my leg, and I just missed the ball and die. I should have. There's no excuses for that. I should have known where the ball was going to land based off of my leg, and basically picked it up and smacked them in the face with it. Probably would have charged and then whipped type thing. There would not have been a chance. But, you know, live and learn, live and learn. I digress, I digress. Now, there I kind of saved my teammate on there by booting a ball out of the way. And you immediately see Dire Doc just back off on there. Can't win a 2v1. And, you know, it's pretty smart. Now, I think they meant to shoot me, but they ended up shooting the guy behind me on there. Here's a mistake that I also make. I should have just dodged and then charged, or backed up, capitulated, charged, and then threw him. Live and learn. That's, you know, mistakes and things that I'll have to plan for the actual future on there, because I did see that person coming, or at least in the distance, so I should have known that the danger was on its way. But, you know, live and learn, live and learn. So I get a long ball off on there, and I start getting bodied. I do take 1 damage, and I'm backed off, but then I start to try to zone this guy back. And it's here that because we lost the ball, I'm like, okay, high ground is important. Most people don't look at the high ground, and I think there's a ball up there. Turns out we didn't need it, and no, there wasn't a ball up there anyway. But if you guys like this video out there, don't hesitate to give it a like, subscribe, pass it on to your friends. If you'd like to join our community, there's a Discord in the link below. And if you would like to help support the channel, there's also a coffee shop where you can buy me a coffee. And with that, take care, everyone.